Module 3, the Scrum Events or Ceremonies. Welcome back to 100 Degrees Global. Today, we're diving into the heart of Scrum, the events that bring the framework to life. These are often called ceremonies, and they create the structure that keeps the team aligned, productive, and continuously improving. If you're planning to become a Scrum Master, mastering these events is essential to your success. Let's break each one down. There are 5 Scrum events. 1. The Sprint. 2. Sprint Planning. 3. Daily Scrum. 4. Sprint Review. 5. Sprint Retrospective. The Sprint. A sprint in Scrum is a short time-bound period when a Scrum team works to complete a specific set of tasks or deliverables. Sprints are a key part of Agile and Scrum methodologies and are used to break down projects into smaller, more manageable chunks. Sprints typically last 1 to 4 weeks, and each new sprint begins immediately after the previous one ends. The goal of a sprint is to deliver a product increment, which is an updated or improved version of the product or software. Sprints can help teams deliver high-quality work more frequently, adapt to change, and keep projects on track. The number of sprints needed to complete a project depends on several factors, including the project's size, complexity, and the number of people involved. Sprint Planning Host. We kick things off with sprint planning. This is where the team decides what they'll deliver by the end of the sprint. The goal of this meeting is to create a plan and set the sprint goal, a clear, specific objective that the team aims to achieve. Who attends? Everyone on the Scrum team is involved in this event: the product owner, the development team, and the Scrum Master. The product owner shares the most important items in the product backlog, while the development team discusses what they can realistically accomplish. Tips for sprint planning success. Keep the focus on value. Prioritize items that directly benefit the customer or user. Set a clear, achievable sprint goal. This keeps the team aligned and motivated throughout the sprint. Relatable moment. Think of sprint planning like setting your game plan before a big sports match. You're deciding which plays to run and who's doing what. This meeting sets the stage for the whole sprint. Daily stand-up or daily stand-up? Next up is the Daily Scrum. This is a short, 15-minute meeting where the team checks in on progress. Every day during the sprint, the team gathers to share what they did yesterday, what they're working on today, and any obstacles they're facing. Pews 2S. The purpose of Daily Scrum or Style Stand-Up is to keep everyone aligned, identify any blockers, and make sure the team is on track to meet the sprint goal. Tips for effective stand-ups. Stick to the 15-minute time box. Stand-ups are meant to be quick updates, not detailed discussions. Focus on collaboration. If issues arise, take them offline after the meeting to keep the stand-up moving. Sprint Review. Host. Toward the end of the sprint, it's time for the sprint review. This is where the team presents what they've accomplished to stakeholders and collects feedback. The goal is to inspect the increment, essentially, the new product features or improvements created during the sprint. Who's involved in sprint review? The whole Scrum team and relevant stakeholders attend this event. The team showcases their work, and stakeholders can give feedback, which might influence future work. Tips for a productive sprint review. Make it interactive. Encourage questions, suggestions, and feedback. Focus on showing real progress. Demonstrate the actual product increment rather than just talking about it. Relatable moment. Think of the sprint review as a show and tell. You're showing stakeholders what you've built, and they're giving you feedback to make it even better next time. Sprint Retrospective. Finally, we have the Sprint Retrospective. This is where the team reflects on the sprint and discusses what went well, what didn't, and what they can improve in the next sprint. The retrospective is all about continuous improvement, and it's one of the most important parts of Scrum. Who attends Sprint Retrospective? The Scrum team only. This is an internal meeting focused on team growth and improvement. Tips for a great retrospective. Create a safe space for honest feedback. Encourage team members to speak openly without fear of judgment. Use action items. Identify specific improvements that the team can implement in the next sprint. Relatable moment. Imagine sitting down with your teammates after a big project to talk about what worked and what didn't. This reflection helps you avoid past mistakes and improve for the future. Conclusion, key takeaways. So to recap, sprint planning sets the goal and the game plan. Daily stand-ups keep everyone aligned and informed. The sprint review gathers feedback from stakeholders to improve the product, and the sprint retrospective allows the team to reflect and improve their process. As a Scrum Master, you'll be facilitating these events, ensuring they're productive, and helping the team stay focused on delivering value each sprint. Call to action. Thank you for tuning in. If you're finding these videos helpful, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. And as always, drop any questions in the comments. We love hearing from you. Stay tuned for the next module as we dive deeper into the world of Scrum and Agile right here at 100 Degrees Global.